Hi everyone, so today I'm doing my first ever book haul. I'm very excited and I have about 20 books here, so it's kind of large, but the reason why I have so much is because I have a bookstore here in Hawaii, a used bookstore, and they frequently have, or they always have, $1 books, and it depends, you know, what's there. It's usually older things, but there are a lot of great young adult books over there for $1, so I always pick those up because it's only $1, why not? The first 3 books that I have are from the series called The Immortals, and it is these 3 right here. They seem very interesting, but I've never read any of them, so hopefully they are good. I believe the first one is called Evermore, the second one is called Blue Moon, and the third one is called Shadowland. So, like I said, I don't know too much about these, but look, a hardcover for $1. Something like this girl, Everbloom, her name's Everbloom? Alright, but she can see people's auras, hear their thoughts, know someone's life story by touching them. She meets a boy named Damon, and he's gorgeous and exotic and wealthy. Oh, I'm sold. If you guys read it, please let me know what you thought so I can get a better idea of this series. The next book I have is called Hush Hush, and I was very interested in this book for a very long time. Like, oh, look at this. I love this. This was actually $5, but at Book Off you can sell your used books, and I sold a few of mine, so I got some credit, so I just picked up this one with my credit. And this one is about Nora and Patch, and I guess Patch is an angel. I don't know. I never really read a book about angels, but I heard this one was pretty good, or this series, so I'm definitely excited to start this one. Next I have 2 books from, I'm not sure what the name of this series is, but it's by Allie Carter, and the first one is called I Tell You I Love You, But Then I Have to Kill You. The second one is called Cross My Heart and Hope to Spy. So this is a spy book. I haven't read it, but I've read a spy series in the past and I really enjoyed it, and these seem to be pretty popular, so hopefully these are good. It's like teenage romance mixed in with secret agent crap, so sounds good. Sorry, I forgot to mention the Immortal series was by Allison Noel, and Hush Hush was by Becca Fitzpatrick, I think, or Fitzgerald. Something Fitz. Mr. Fitz? Okay, next I have Alphas by Lacey Harrison, and I picked this up because I love the Cilck series by Lacey Harrison, which I also got 2 of right here. The Cilck is basically, I feel like it's more middle grade, but it's branded as YA. But the Cilck is basically a series about this group of girls, and they started out in middle school. I think they're in high school now. But basically it's just about their friendship and the dramas of middle school and high school, and I usually don't read that young or that type of age group about middle school, but it's very funny. I love the Cilck, and it's very lighthearted. It's very humorous with their lingo. It's like kind of like a middle school version of Mean Girls, I feel. So the Alphas is kind of like a companion series. I think that's what it's called. It's basically about, I guess it's like the Cilck, but in high school. And then this is 2 volumes from the Cilck. They have a lot of books in the series, and I read quite a few. So this is the 12th book. I can't believe I read that much of the Cilck, but it's really funny. They're pretty small and easy to read. So this one is called Boys Are Us. This one is These Boots Are Made for Stalking, and the covers are always really fun. Also, they talk a lot about fashion because most of them are rich, so they talk a lot about fashion, which I really enjoy, like designer clothes and what they're wearing. So yeah, it's a fun little series. Next I have 2 books from the Private series, if I can get it out of my box. Okay, so I have Suspicion and I have Scandal. It's about this girl named Reed, and she goes to, I believe it's like a boarding school. I don't think it's college, but yeah, it's like a boarding school, and there's these group of girls, or this house called the Billings Girls, and they're very elite, and there's a lot of scandals. It's a very dramatic series. It's kind of dark and dangerous, like there's real dangers. It's kind of like Mean Girls, but like Mean Girls, really bad Mean Girls. It's really exciting, and they're such bitches. It's so fun to read. They're so mean to each other. Suspicion is the 10th book in the series. This is also a very long series, but the books are pretty skinny, as you can see. And Scandal is the 11th one. I really enjoy these series. I've read so much of them already, and I can't wait to continue on and see what happens to read. Okay, and the rest of the books that I have are vampire books. I told you guys about my obsession with vampires, and somehow I just stumbled upon a crapload of vampire books, so I was like, $1, okay. One series that I have is some of the Blue Bloods novels. I have heard a lot of great things about this series, but I never actually read them, so I was like, okay, I'll give it a try for $1. So this is Blue... You would think I would live in the ghetto with like how much ambulances come around when I'm filming. Where are they going? Like, can they just find their destination? I have the Immortal Rules, and this one was not $1, this one was $5. It is by Julie Kagawa, and it is in the Blood of Eden. I think it's a trilogy, and I also used my credit on this so I could get this $5 one. But I'm very excited to read this. I want to start this one really soon. I know that the third in the Blood of Eden trilogy is coming out later this year, so that's why I picked this one up. I wanted to get started on the trilogy. And look, she's crying blood. This is about a girl named Allison, and it sounds really interesting, this world. She lives on the outermost circle of the vampire city. Her and her human crew are trying to avoid, you know, dying, and she gets turned into a vampire. And I guess she joins a band of humans who are seeking a cure to the disease. So it sounds really interesting. Oh, and there's a boy named Zeke, and I think they're gonna be in love, so yay. Okay, so I got the first 4 books in the House of Night series. It's a very long series. I talked about it before in the 10 series I want to read. I heard some good things about it, some bad things, so I figured I might as well try a couple of the books. If I don't like it, then $4 is not that big of a waste, and if I do like it, then great, I have the first 4 books. So I got Marked. This is by PC Cast and Kristen Cast, by the way. Marked, Betrayed. I like the covers on these. Chosen, and Untamed. Alright, so that is everything that I picked up within the last couple of weeks from the dollar section, mostly at my bargain bookstore. I really need to stop going there and go back to the library, my one true love. Though, like, what can you buy with $1 nowadays? Like, not even a donut usually. Thank you all so much for watching. Please like and subscribe if you enjoy my videos and want to see more. And thank you all for the very warm welcome into the BookTube community. I just joined a few videos ago, and everyone has been so very nice and sweet, and I'm so happy to be here with all of you. So thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see y'all later. Bye guys! I just noticed my headband is like twisted to shit. Like, what was going on? It was supposed to have been like this, like a cute gypsy, not like a crackhead.